A Cupcake for Your Thoughts by Nordryd. Psst. You purse your lips at the sound behind you, the voice of perhaps the most annoying girl in class. Psst. Hey, she says again, this time with a poke at your hair. Determined to stay focused on your work, you try to ignore her, hoping that she'll stop. Psst! Hey! Gritting your teeth, you try to stay focused. Keep working, and maybe she'll realise what she's doing. Psst! Hey! That's it. What? You bark, a little louder than you expected to. Everyone in the room is giving you weird looks. You chuckle, rubbing your neck and feeling your face heat up. Everyone's attention goes back to their own work, and you try to brush off the embarrassment. You direct your attention to the one responsible for your outburst. What do you want, Pinky? Her eyes and smile are totally innocent, even though you know she's the one who made you snap. She just giggled. Did you lose a pencil? What? No, I've been using one to write. You raise your hand to show her the pencil you've been working with, only to see your hands are completely devoid of said pencil. You frantically look around and feel around to see if you dropped it, but you stop when you hear Pinky giggling again. Looking for this? She asked, waving your missing pencil in your face. I just needed to use it for a second. Confusion fills you. How did she... When did she... Well? She asked, batting her eyes at you. Ugh, whatever. This girl was an unpredictable magician. Over time, you've learned not to question the logic behind her antics. Ugh, give me that, you say, swiping the pencil from her. Thanks, I guess. Pinky just giggles and gives you a pat on the back. With a sigh, you try your best to focus on your work again. You're almost finished and don't want homework tonight. You've managed to get through the day without too much homework. All you have is some algebra to... poke. You feel someone poke you in the back of the ribs. You turn around to give the culprit a piece of your mind. Pinky, will you please stop that? To your shock, Pinky is nowhere to be seen. You scan the hallway around you and you see no sign of that cotton candy hair anywhere. Shrugging it off, you return to getting things out of your locker. Poke. You flinch at the feeling of another poke. You turn around, and Pinky is still nowhere around you. Are you going crazy? You turn around again, but this time keeping your reflexes sharp. You stand perfectly still, waiting for another poke. You immediately turn around. Aha! You snap. You're met by a surprise at Lyra Heartstrings. I don't know why you keep poking me, but can you please stop? Lyra looks at you quizzically. Sorry, I was just following the instructions on your back. Instructions on my... You stop and scramble your hands around your back, touching a piece of paper. You rip it off and look to find the sign with a piece of tape. Poke me! I am cute and pokeable. Your eyes go wide when you notice a certain symbol at the bottom. 3 balloons, 2 blue, 1 yellow. Pinkie Pie, you growl. Hi! A familiar voice says to your side. You turn to see that familiar pink cotton candy hair and blue eyes staring right back at you. Did you like my present? Pinky asked with a huge smile. Good to know everyone thinks you're pokeable. You just sigh. This was every single day for you, trying to figure out what Pinky was going to do to you today. You blink and flinch when suddenly she's holding a platter of chocolate cupcakes. I made these in cooking today, Pinky said. Want one? Where did you and how did you stop yourself? Don't question Pinkie Pie's antics. Yeah, sure, I'll have one. Pinky squeals with a big smile and holds a platter out to you. Hope you like it. You take a cupcake, but right before you're about to bite into it, she pokes you, making the frosting glob onto your face. Now your mouth is covered with icing. Pinky cackles. You've got a little something on your face, she says, before using her own finger to wipe your lips clean. I got it, you say, batting her hands away. Ugh, I think I got some up my nose. Pinky just laughs. You're so funny. I'll see you tomorrow, she says, giving you a quick hug before skipping off, humming a tune to herself. You shake your head after what just happened. All that just to give you a treat and a hug? Pinky seemed to like pestering you more than anyone else. Couldn't she annoy someone else for a day? You sigh and take a bite out of the cupcake. Your taste buds dance at Pinky's treat. As annoying as she is, you have to admit, she makes some excellent confections. The next day. Another boring day in geography. What did the teacher have planned for them this time? Oh, there's something in your hair, a familiar voice says behind you. Before you know it, you can feel fingers running through your hair. I can get it, you say, biting her hands away again. You scratch her head, where her fingers were, and you feel nothing. What the? I made these this morning, Pinky said, shoving a cupcake into your face, globbing the frosting all over your mouth again. You let out a frustrated sigh, but all she does is giggle. Oh, sorry. You must really like the frosting. All you can do is grit your teeth. For just one day, could someone else be the target of her antics? Thanks, you say, taking the cupcake from her. You turn around, wiping the frosting off and cleaning your fingers. You take a bite and the flavours make your frustration with Pinky dwindle. She's obnoxious, but with sweets as good as this, it's hard to stay mad at her for long. This was the only perk of receiving so much attention from Pinkie Pie. She sure knows how to keep your sweet tooth satisfied. All right, class, settle down, please, the teacher said. Okay, today we will start your next big project, a 3D model of the different kinds of landforms we've been learning about, the teacher said. And I will allow you to choose partners. The class cheered and immediately scrambled around to claim the partner they wanted. You wasted no time and tried to find someone willing to work with you. There were a handful of people you would like to have as a partner, but you look around and see that everyone else is taken, except for one, and she's staring right back at you with a huge smile. Well, the teacher says next to you, seeing as how you're the only students left, you two will be partners. Your heart drops, and your eyes go wide. Your partner is... Pinky cackles. Yay! She throws her arms around you. The rubric is on the desk at the front, the teacher says. This will be due 2 weeks from now. Use the rest of this class time to get started. Everyone got out of their seat to pick up a rubric, but you're frozen. Your mind is too occupied, picturing what the next 2 weeks would be like with Pinky. Now we can hang out together, Pinky says. We're going to have so much fun. Oh, why me? Why me? Why did you have to get stuck with the most annoying girl in class? She'll probably have fun, but these next 2 weeks were going to be hell for you. You're going to get stuck with all the work while she pokes and prods you all day. Why did it have to be you? Pinky invited you over to her house that same night to get started on the project. You were surprised that she wanted to get started so soon, but the sooner this project gets done, the less time you have to spend getting poked and prodded by the class clown. You approach her door, and you can't help but take in the scent of the area. It smelled like chocolate chip cookies. You knock on the door, and it takes about 1 second for the door to open, revealing your bubbly pink-haired project partner. Ah, you're here, she says. Come in. She drags you by the arm inside, quickly leading you to the kitchen. She sits you down at the kitchen table and takes a seat next to you. Pinky, you say, but she goes about her business, completely ignoring you. These cupcakes just came out of the oven, Pinky says. Here, take one. Before you can say anything, she shoves another cupcake in your face, yet again covering your mouth with frosting. Oops, she says. You love the frosting, don't you? Pinky, you say. Oh, I'm so happy we're partners, she says. We're going to have so much fun. Pinky, you say again. Here, I'll get that frosting off you, she says, getting a napkin and wiping your mouth. After we work, maybe we can dance, or watch movies, or I can show you how I make my cupcakes. It's going to be super duper, she says, giving you more poke in the ribs. Pinky! You bark, finally getting her to stop. Yes? She says. Look, if we're going to get any work done, you need to stop being so annoying, you say. I need to be able to focus, and I can't do it with you poking me and shoving cupcakes in my face. I want to get a good grade, and I'm sure you do too, so can we please just focus? Pinky was silent. For the first time ever, you see something missing from her face. Her smile. What? She says. Look, I'm sorry to be so blunt, but you've been getting on my nerves lately, and I'm sick of it. You say. Just let me work and I'll get us a good grade, alright? Pinky said nothing. You look down and see her playing with her hands. I'm annoying you? Pinky coos, still missing her smile. Suddenly, before your eyes, Pinky changes. Her hair seems to deflate, going from full and thriving to flat and lifeless. A slight grey shade crawls across her entire body, as if a dark cloud had just formed over her. She slumps over in her seat, looking down at the ground and playing with her hands. Pinky? You say. I'm sorry, she coos. I didn't mean to annoy you. You can barely make out some tears forming in her eyes. Pinky, I didn't mean to... It's just... I've liked you for such a long time and... Wait, what? You say? Did you hear her correctly? Did you just say that you like me? Pinky brought her eyes up to look at you, but immediately looked away. She played with her skirt as she pursed her lips. She gave a solemn nod. I just wanted to make you smile. It's what I do best. Pinky says, sniffling. But if you don't smile, then how can I? You're speechless. Was this really Pinkie Pie? Was this really the annoying girl who sat behind you in class? Was this the class clown? You can hardly believe it, but it is. This was Pinkie Pie. This was a whole different dimension to her. You had no idea that she was this sweet and sensitive underneath. Her antics were never meant to hurt you. All she wanted was to make you happy. She's had nothing but the purest intentions for you, but in your frustration, you completely told her off. And now, she's hurt. How could you be so selfish? I'm sorry, I really am, Pinky says, finally shedding a tear. I understand if you want to leave. You can take the rest of the cupcakes if you want. I made them for you. Oh, God, what have you done? You've taken the bubbliest girl in school and turned her into a ghost of her former self. This was Pinkie Pie, but it wasn't. Pinkie Pie is bubbly and fun, not sad and depressed. At that moment, you realised something. You cared about her. Seeing her like this, it's heart-wrenching. It makes you want to cry. You also realise how much of a jerk you've been to her. You're not sure what to do. There's not anything in the world that could possibly make up for how mean you were to her. And she's still this nice to you? Wow. But you do know one thing for sure. You want to cheer Pinkie Pie up, make her stop crying. Your eyes drift to the cupcake she made, and you manage a small smile. You made these cupcakes for me? You ask. Pinky looks up at you, and your heart feels heavy at the sight of her bloodshot eyes. She gives you a nod. They're chocolate with mint icing. Your favourite, she coos. I probably would have had the second batch ready if it weren't making them from scratch. Your eyes go wide. You made these from scratch? That's amazing. Right then, something amazing happened. Pinky smiled. A small smile, but sincere nonetheless. Does that mean you like them? She asks. Are you kidding? You say. You make the best cupcakes in the world. And then, the most amazing thing happened. The Pinkie Pie you always knew returned. Her hair sprung to life, her vibrant colours reignited, and her big smile returned. You really think so? She asks, barely able to sit still in her seat. You just chuckle at the sight of her being so excited. I meant every word. She lets out a big, girly squeal and pulled you into a huge hug. Thank you so much, she says. You're just the sweetest thing. Normally, you'd be questioning why she's hugging you, but you can't bring yourself to fight it. The want to keep her away from you is gone. You hug her back, holding her tight. You never would have guessed how amazing it would feel to hold her in your arms. She pulls away and looks you dead in the eye. Oh, can I show you how to make them? Pinky asks. You can make them whenever you want. A big smile makes you chuckle. I'd love for you to show me. Yay! She squeaks. She gives you another hug before she springs up from her seat and walks to the kitchen. You follow her, watching as she hums to herself and gathers everything she needs from the cupboards. Mixing bowls, spatulas, whisks, etc. You find yourself gawking at Pinky as she goes about her business. This is the same girl who's been a non-stop nuisance since day one. But after seeing her break down and cry like that, you see her through different eyes. She's no longer that annoying girl who pesters you every day for her own enjoyment. She's sweet. She's a bubbly girl who would do anything to make you happy. Whether it would be making you cupcakes or just trying to make you laugh. As you watch Pinkie Pie, you can't help but notice something else about her. You never realised it before, but she's cute. Really cute. No, she's beautiful. Her hair, full, lively, and pink like cotton candy. Her eyes, baby blue and sparkling. Her figure, gorgeous, sexy, and perfectly curvy. Her smile, the brightest and prettiest smile you've ever seen. How have you not noticed this about Pinky before? How have you not noticed how gorgeous she is? You can't take your eyes off her. You don't feel annoyed anymore. You can't help but feel regret for all the times you were mean to her. Amidst your thoughts, Pinky looks back at you and giggles. Well, are you going to come and learn how to make these cupcakes? Or do you just want to look at me? Pinky asks. You can't help but smile at her enthusiasm. And, is she blushing? Her baby blue eyes stare something within you, and you remember something. She likes you. She said it herself. Her smile is bright and inviting. The way she looks at you, at that moment, there's not a prettier sight in the world. You step behind her and do something bold. You wrap your arms around her waist, making her gasp. Actually, you say, there's another cupcake I'm interested in. Oh? Pinky asks. You can feel her melt in your arms. And what kind of cupcake is that? Only the sweetest cupcake in the world, you say. What kind of cupcake is it? Pinky asks, bouncing in your embrace. Tell me, tell me, tell me. With a quick move, you turn Pinky around in your embrace. Now you're staring right into her beautiful blue eyes. You give her a smile and cup her face and pull her into a kiss. Pinky is stiff for a split second before she melts in your arms. She giggles and moans into your mouth, wrapping her leg and arms around you, pulling you closer. Her lips, they're so sweet. Sweeter than any cupcake she's ever made. Your heart explodes with lust, and it escalates more and more with every sexy moan Pinky makes. Your hand finds its way up her skirt, caressing the underside of her thigh, and evoking a surprised, sexy squeal. She slips her hand up your shirt, making you groan as well. You feel her squirm in your arms as you feel her up. Her skin is so soft and smooth. Her moaning and amazing kissing fuels your fiery passion, only encouraging you to massage her more. A never-ending circle of bliss. In your wildest dreams, you never thought you could feel this good. And, just like that, it was over. Your lips parted, and you're met with Pinkie Pie's big blue eyes. Her mouth is hanging open, and her face is frozen in shock. You're the only cupcake I want, you say. Pinkie's eyes gleam at your words. You kissed me, she says, her face turned into one of total wonder. I did, you say. Pinkie, look, I'm so sorry for being a jerk to you. I had no idea. You're silenced by Pinkie's finger on your mouth. She looks at you with a smile and sparkling eyes. Less talking, more kissing, Pinkie squeaks. You don't hesitate one bit. You pull her into yet another kiss. Somehow, the second kiss feels even better than the first one. How is it possible to feel this good? Pinkie's lips were like candy. You pull away and bring Pinkie upright in your arms. She has the biggest smile on her face. You bring your hand up to brush the hair out of her face, evoking a moan from her as she leans her head into your hand. You have such gorgeous blue eyes, you say. Her face visibly reddens. Oh, wow, I've never heard anyone say that before. Well, you do, you say, continuing to stroke Pinkie's cheek. And, there's something I want to ask you. And what's that? Pinkie asks, giving you a poke. Normally, a poke would annoy you, but this time, it doesn't. It only makes you chuckle. I want to get to know you, Pinkie. The real you. Today I saw Pinkie Pie whom I've never knew existed, you say, making her blush. I've been such a jerk to you, and it amazes me that you stuck by me despite that. You're a strong, sweet, bubbly, beautiful girl, and I want to get to know you for who you really are. You take her hand, making her eyes light up. Pinkie, do you want to be my cupcake? Pinkie Pie gasped, her eyes going wide. A huge smile grew on her face before she let out a big, girly squeal. Oh my goodness, of course I will, she cries, giving you a big hug. Yes, 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 yes. You hold her tight in your arms before pulling her into yet another big kiss. She wraps her leg around you again, reigniting your lust. You slip your hand up her skirt, evoking a sexy moan from her. You feel her hands slip up your shirt again, making you shudder. Her intoxicating scent of cotton candy and frosting. Nothing else matters now, except for loving your sweet Pinkie Pie. There was so much more to her underneath that adorable exterior, and you can't wait to get to know her for who she really is. Her cupcakes are sweet, but Pinkie Pie herself is perhaps the sweetest cupcake of all.